I'll never do a song with a norteño.
Okay.
That's about it.
That's what I thought it stood for,
I will never do a song with a norteño.
All right. So this Lefty Gunplay guy, I like what he's saying. I think it should stay like that. I really do. I'm seeing his face. We've been 11 days into the year. I've been seeing his face all over TikTok. Different topics. He's got good things to say. I hope you stay to your word. Stick to your stand your ground. Yes. Stand your ground. If you feel like that, don't collab with people like that. If they support chomos and you don't support chomos, stay away from them too. Cut ties. If you don't like to be touched and they're touching you, stay away from them too. This is just good stuff, and he just happens to be the face because he's trending. I saw it, but it's going with everything that we've been talking about in the last few months as far as going into a new year, starting over. Stay true to yourself, everyone out there. I like what this guy is saying. Unfortunately, it has to be in this setting with the Chicano rap and all this stuff and what comes with it, gangs and all that stuff. But just in general, though, I think it needs to stay like that.
Apply it to your daily life.
Yes. So if you're not a fan of so-and-so, then stop fucking with so-and-so.
Yeah.
If they're with it, but you're not, and they are, then you got to choose a side. You have to. And what I mean by choose a side, I'm not talking about what he's talking about.
No, we're not.
I'm talking about just in general. Like, you can't, that's a conflict of interest.
Go in between.
No, yeah, it's a conflict of interest. It's either black or white, and that's it. So let's hope that this guy stays true to his word.
Again, what he's talking about, doing the whole collabs with the norteño. I think 2024, I think that's just weird. I'm not a fan of that whole.
No, I'm not. And I'm not, again, I don't bump Chicano rap my whole life or anything like that. I like songs occasionally, things like that. But I just feel like when it comes to these collabs, it's very weird to me. It's just for financial gain. I don't understand. I keep hearing, somebody please explain to me, because I keep hearing this closing the gap, bridging the gap. Yes. What gap are we talking about? What are we talking about? We're talking about we're gonna blur this whole thing that's been going on for 60 years and we're never gonna hear about it again.
Like it never happened.
Like it never happened. It's not gonna happen. Like what he's saying, right? So many lives were lost. How many lives have been lost?
He said that in another.
Right. Well, he said it in this one too. Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. So can somebody please explain that to me? Because I'm very curious. Again, this is not my genre, but I'm interested because I keep seeing it, and we are Chicanas, so it does fall into, because people from the outside, where that's what bothers me. Him, not so much, because I haven't heard him talk like that, but other people that are in this genre, they're so small-minded, and they don't know about other circles. No. So in the real world, like not where you just, what were we saying? You're not where you just stay in your backyard.
Yeah, I would call them backyard socializers, where you don't leave your town. You're just in your backyard, either barbecuing every weekend, kicking it.
Same circle, same people.
You don't go out, you don't explore, you're not
you don't leave your city. Yeah. You try to just keep it all whatever. All right, in the real world where we live and people we have to deal with from all different walks of life, because we're Chicanas, because we're Mexicanas, these questions always come up.
And we're from Northern California.
Right. So it's always going to come up. Like, oh, so what do you bang? Or what is this? Or what that? Or how do you feel about this? So that's why we're doing the topic, because it's trending. It's trending. It's social media, right? It's social media.
And it seems like everyone's really hyping this topic up about this whole norteños in the Chicano rap.
Well, and the ones that are hyping it up are people in our age range as well.
Yes.
So what are your thoughts on that? If somebody has some better knowledge, please educate me, because I would like to know, what do people mean by this bridging the gap,
this unity, all this different stuff.
What does this mean? Because a couple of years ago, if you remember everyone was talking about that check-in. Oh, you better check in if you come here or you go there. Okay, so are we past that now? Are we just anybody can just go anywhere now? Is that what you guys are saying? I would like some clarification.
What is the deal with this whole?
If anybody would like to let us know.
Yes.